Good morning, wonderful first graders. Today, Tuesday, March 31st, and we will start our lesson. Today, before we start, I just want to tell you that I'm so very proud of you. You did such a great job yesterday. You're working very hard. I see it, and I am very proud of you. And I just want to tell you, if something is very difficult for you, you have to tell me. There is no reason to be upset. I don't want you to be upset. I want you to be happy. I want you to continue learning. That is my goal. And if something is very difficult for you, do not be shy and tell me, okay? Then I just want to tell you this, and I really want you to be happy and continue learning, okay? This is something new for you. This is something totally new for every single one of us. It is difficult in the beginning, but I promise you will learn fast, better than ever, okay? Now, if you're ready, let's get started. I want you to be happy. I want you to have a positive mindset, because if you're happy, you will learn faster, you will learn better. Please repeat after me. I am kind. I am smart. I am brave. I am strong. I love learning. And I am ready. Beautiful. Today you will need very little things. You don't need many things. You need your Progress English Language Arts book, highlighter, pencil, language arts journal, and diary. So what we will learn today? Today we will keep learning what is informational text, what is main idea or main topic, ask and answer questions, and what is compound word. Now, boys and girls, our goal is to be better readers and wonderful writers. Reading is really important. Reading fast is important, but not as important as understanding what you're reading. Okay? So that's what we will focus. We will focus on that you understand what you're reading. Alright? Now, I have taught you some secrets of understanding what you're reading. You have to read it a couple times. You have to ask questions while you're reading, and especially when you are reading informational text. Now, let's all ask a question. What is informational text? So, informational text gives us facts, real information, true information. People read informational text to learn something about specific topic. And I have to tell you, there are wonderfully smart people who loves reading informational text because they love learning about everything. So if you love learning about new things, you love reading informational text. And believe me, I know you do, because you are very, very smart. Now, let's continue. If you need, you have to pause the video and listen to the information once again, because when we start reading a story, you have to know what we're talking about. Now, what is main idea or main topic? Now, you know we have been using the term main idea a lot of times. So I always ask you, what is the main idea of the text? And we have learned a beautiful song. But today I want to tell you there are sometimes, instead of asking question, what is main idea, books or something can ask you, what is main topic? So you don't have to be afraid and you don't have to be tricked by that question. You have to know the main idea is the same thing as main topic. Main topic is the same thing as main idea. So once you know main idea, you know what's main topic. Now, boys and girls, I know some of you really good at finding main idea and some are still learning. It's totally okay. I understand. We will practice and I will help you to get better at any skill that we are learning. Now, everybody repeat after me. What is main idea or main topic? The main idea of a text is what the text is mostly about. And this is a time where I will tell you a secret. Authors who wrote the text, authors you know, right? Authors often tell the main idea in the title. Sometimes they just put the main idea in the title. And when you read the title, you have to ask a question. What is the title? Oh, that is the title. Probably I'm going to learn about a tree grows, right? I'm going to learn how trees grow. Now, when you read a title, sometimes you can understand the main idea really quickly. But boys and girls, you have to always have the 5 W's in your head while you're reading anything. It can be fairy tale, it can be fable, it can be realistic fiction, it can be informational text, which is non-fiction, and you have to ask questions. Who, what, when, why, right? So which is really important because only great readers can ask questions and they can answer to the questions. And I was practicing with you to be a great readers so we can go to reading Olympics and compete where they ask questions and you will answer the questions. And I'm quite sure you're doing really great at asking questions yesterday. Some of you did such a great questions when I'm very proud of you. Now, we will start to read a story, but we have to learn some new words that might be in the story that we don't know the meaning. So that's why we need to learn a couple words. You might know them, you might not know them, and which is totally okay. Now we will learn so when we read you understand better. Words to know. Rot. To fall apart or decay. Something will get bad. That's called rot. Some fruits fall to the ground and rot. Rot, to fall apart, to get really bad. Soil, dirt, ground. Roots may burst out of some seeds and push down into the soil. You know the word soil? I'm quite sure. Appear, show up, right? Appear, something showed up. Spring comes and buds appear on the trees. Now here is the thing. These all words that you will find in the story that we will read soon. So now it's really important. You have to understand each meaning of the words. Bud, unopened flower. This is the best time to see so many buds because this is spring, and when we look at the trees we can see buds, the unopened flowers. The soon to be beautiful flowers was still just a little bud. You can pause and listen to the definitions once again. Now I will need you to take your book, Progress English Language Arts, and I will need you to open page 62, and you should have this beautiful story, Tree Grows. Now we will read and we will understand what we're reading. And here is a secret. I want you to pay attention each paragraph because each paragraph will have an important detail that will help you to understand the main idea of the story of the text, anything that you're reading. But now we will read about something that you will like. Okay, now after reading the story, you should make questions, from 5 to 10 questions. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you, because while you're reading, it is really important that you make questions in your head. Some of you will make 5, but some students, they can do more, so they can make 10 questions or more, okay, while they're doing the homework. Now, as you can see already, it says, what is the title of the story? A Tree Grows. Genre, informational text. And I know you know what is informational text is, right? Informational text gives us true facts. Now let's read. A tree grows. Do you like apples? Most people do. Cut open an apple. You can see seeds inside. One day, the seed may make new apple trees. In the fall, apples get ripe. A child might pick one to eat. Some apples do not get eaten. They fall to the ground and rot. This is the moment that you clap your hands because we see a new word that we learned. They fall to the ground and rot. The small seeds rest on the ground. Later, leaves cover up the seeds. In the winter, snow covers the seeds. The air gets cold. Apple seeds need cold air to grow. Now, boys and girls, as you can see here, that my question, what is the main idea of the story so far? You already can tell me the main idea of the story is that a tree grows. Correct. Now let's continue. In the spring, the snow melts. Rain gives the seeds a bath. The sun warms the seeds. Roots may burst out of some seeds. They push down into the soil. I should hear the clap. They take in water. They bring water to the seeds. Stems may grow from the seeds. They come out of the soil. Leaves grow on the stems. They reach for the sun. They make food for the new plants. The plants get bigger and bigger. The stems grow taller. The stems will one day become trunks of apple trees. Look at the picture. What do you see? Beautiful. An apple tree can grow 3 feet in 1 year. So, boys and girls, we know the main idea already. The main idea of this text is how a tree grows from a seed. Now, we know the main idea, but we are curious. We want to learn more about the main idea. The main idea of this story is how a tree grows from a seed. Now, since we are curious, we will continue reading to find more information about the main idea. How? What happens? And then we will analyze. We'll look back. We will read once again because we have the paragraphs. We have paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And then we will read again to analyze what detail we are learning from each paragraph. Paragraph 1, for example, you can say, tells me that the tree I will learn about is an apple tree. Paragraph 2, what does paragraph 2 tells you? Paragraph 2 tells you that the seed inside an apple. I just showed you how to do it. I just need you to read this, okay? Once again, and pay attention to each paragraph. My A team, I will need you to make questions. Try your best to make questions for each paragraph. B team, try your best to make as many questions as you can. Let's continue. Next page. When fall comes, the leaves fall off the trees. Winter passes. Spring comes and buds appear. Clap your hands because we see the new word that we just learned. Buds appear on the trees just like now. This is spring. We see beautiful trees. We see buds on the trees. The trees grow and grow. In 3 years, the apple trees grow flowers. The flowers fall to the ground. Then tiny apples appear. The apples grow all summer. In fall, the apples are big. Each apple is fresh and ripe. Do you like apples? Now I'm sure you do, because if you eat one apple a day, that keeps you from doctors. So you will be healthy. Now, more apples fall to the ground. They rot. Then leaves cover the seeds. Soon more apple trees grow. Now, isn't it wonderful? You read how a tree grows from tiny seed that is inside of an apple, and it turns into a beautiful tree. Now it goes again and again, just like a life cycle. Apple tree life cycle. Look at this beautiful picture where you can see how a tree grows from tiny seed to a plant, then a young tree, then a beautiful tree, then it gives the fruit, and it goes over and over again. Now, boys and girls, we have to check our comprehension. It's very easy for you because I know you already know what is the main idea of this story, right? So I will need you to read the story once again. If you need twice, make as many questions as possible and answers in your language arts journal. But most importantly, don't forget to write the date and the title. And at the very end, you will see here comprehension check, which I will need you to complete. It's really easy for you. What is the main idea of a tree grows? A. An apple tree grows from a seed. B. People eat apples. C. Apple seeds need snow. Now I know you gave me the correct answer. A, which is an apple tree grows from a seed. Now, how can an apple seed get from a tree to the ground? How can an apple seed get from a tree to the ground? Pause the video, read once again, and then please try to answer. How can an apple seed get from a tree to the ground? An apple might fall off the tree and rot because apple has seed inside and it can fall off the tree and rot. The seed rests on the ground over the time and it turns into a beautiful tree again. Now, my wonderful smart first graders, take a look to your classwork. This is what I will need you to do before you join video chat today. You have to read the story A Tree Grows, highlight the main idea and key details in the story. An important thing that I will need you to do, find and label on top of the word parts of speech. Then make 5 to 10 questions and answers in your language arts journal. But here again, my A team can make as many questions they like, maybe one for each paragraph or more. B team, try your best. You can make more than 5, but not less than 5, okay? That's what I will check and that's what you will share with me once you join the video call. Now, boys and girls, I will explain your homework. Your homework. I found a very interesting thing for you, which I'm sure you will enjoy. You know, every single day you will write homework in your diary because our goal is to have that journal. After many years, you will see the date and you will read it to your children, maybe to your grandchildren. You will say, that's what we did when we're stuck at home, when we couldn't go to school, and when we did online learning. In your diary, please write, where is your favorite place in nature? Think of someone you would like to take to that place. It might be a park. It might be a swimming hole, lake, river, pond. Or maybe just it's the beautiful tree near your home. I want you to write, imagine your favorite place and who would you take there and what would you do there and why would you like that place. I need you to write that and also read on Raskits because I will assign you a couple books there today and you will read them and we will discuss them on Wednesday. Boys and girls, I am very proud of you. I love you all so very much and please, please be kind, always smile and be brave and bold. Don't be afraid to do mistakes. Remember,